All right, welcome back once again, guys. So today we are talking about the Petzl's it's simply called the Kit Adapt. And the Kit Adapt is this unit right here. It's two pieces. There's this unit here that's meant to stick onto a helmet. You get these things are kind of got the brakes in them so you can mold around different shaped helmets. And you can see it just has this little button with a little lip. And this guy here slides in onto that. And what happens is you take your headlamp and you take it off the actual headlamp itself like that, and you're supposed to just slide it right into this thing and it holds it. Now unfortunately that is not as simple as you would hope, but I will stop the video and I will get that mounted and I'm going to show you guys. All right, so I got this guy mounted on here under the cradle, and now I'll show you guys how it actually goes on. You can see I still have the range of motion, the 45 degrees that you'd have to get off the normal actual mountain bracket. So to get it on, you simply just take the cradle here and you just, take the cradle. You simply just slide it on. You want to get this thing out of the way because you really want to, now you know what's in there. You get your nice angle. And another thing you can do too, which is interesting, is this can spin 360 degrees. So if you needed to for whatever reason. To get it off, you simply just take this guy here, you pull on it and slide it up and off it pops. So super simple to actually use once the cradle's on. I do like that you can leave the strap behind and not have the strap on your helmet, because if you leave your strap on your helmet, like I did in the Tour Divide, the 20 days or so I was out there, the sun faded it and it really ruined the elastic and kind of lost its elasticity. So nice that you have the simplicity of just taking the cradle, sliding it on. Like I said, super simple once it's on there, good flexibility. It's like, and it's not expensive, as we said. Some of the cons that I don't like about it is, like I said, getting it on is kind of a hassle. If you try to actually get this thing on late at night, after the sun's already gone down, it's really hard when you're trying to get those two pins in the hole. What I would love to see is Petzl actually has this guy here actually on a headlamp, on a strap. That's one of the straps that has like the middle one over it. They have a strap you can buy that has this little button on it. They also sell a system where it's a little, it goes on your belt and you can wear your headlamp down on your waist if you had for depth perception. So runners sometimes do that. So what I would like to see is, I'd like to see the headlamps in the future start coming with this cradle already on them, so that all headlamps had that button, so I could slide it on here and wear it around camp, let's say, but then the next morning I go to ride the bike and it's dark in the morning, I can slide it on my helmet. Or let's say I get home from my bike ride and I don't want to switch it real quick, I have that same button on my Bike Adapt, which we did a review for, you guys check out, and I can just slide that right on there. That would make the whole thing really universal. Then you have 3 plus the belt adapter, the helmet adapter. You'd have 4 different things where you take one headlamp, switch it between 4 different mounts for 4 different activities within seconds. So I think that would be really cool to see. I think it would really add some versatility to the actual line, and give the the consumer options. You could buy different colored straps. And the other thing with that is that, as I pointed out in my other video, and I'll point out this one, this cradle only works with your let's say the active cores, the TIKKAs, the TIKKINA. It's only going to work with those, where the same with the bike mount only works with certain ones. If you're like me, you've got lots of headlamps. Now the old ACTIK and the new active core, they don't fit in either one of these mounts. So if they had the little button on the back, I could use all these headlamps, all interchangeable on any one of the units if I could. So I'd love to see that. I think that would be great. But overall, I've used this thing on a couple of trips now on the bike packing, and I've used it on just some night rides around, and it's super awesome. I said super easy to use. It doesn't move around the helmet. It stays put. The other thing with having this cradle attached to the helmet already, I went for a ride once, and this is kind of silly, I should admit this, but I got it all set up, and I then got this thing all mounted, and then I got on my ride, and I was like, oh, I should put my headlamp on, it's getting dark. And I looked around my bag, and I had left the headlamp behind because I was busy trying to get this thing on. Whereas if I didn't have to deal with that, I probably wouldn't have got to actually do it after I had done it. So simple things like that, it probably would have already been attached to my strap instead of off to the side someplace. So, but overall, Kit Adapt from Petzl, great little unit, simple to use. If you are looking for some versatility in your headlamp and where you can use it, I highly suggest it. So there you go, guys. Petzl's Kit Adapt. Check it out. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more. And definitely check out this by Petzl and any of their other awesome products. All right. Thanks, guys.